Upstream, are you with me? Round up, rainbow, butter in the city, rushing through me. Downpour, upstream, are you with me? Feeling rushing through me. Downpour, upstream, are you with me? Hello, guys. How are you all? This is Taha again, your host. Welcome to the Bird Nest channel. Happy New Year, and I hope you guys have spent a very good time, your holidays with your family and with your loved one. Now it's time to see what markets are presenting to us. I mean, it's been a while since we met last time. Those who are watching for the first time are requested to watch my previous session during the Trading Congress 2025 at the Bird Nest, where I presented few setups, and some of them have already hit our targets as well. So before we jump into individual charts, I want to give a bigger picture. Uh, it's always important to understand the bigger picture. uh, it's not that by understanding bigger picture your stop loss will not get hit. It will get hit ultimately, but I mean, at least you know in the background story what is happening in the markets right now. So by now, what before presenting this today's session, I was going through the markets and charts, and I see markets are not trending aggressively, and more importantly, they are positioning themselves. I mean, if you see the dollar, yes, the recent price actions again show it that we are trending, but as a bigger picture, it's still consolidating. At the same time, the equities are not reversing; they are digesting what we have achieved in 2025, what big moves we have achieved. So at the same time, commodities are being repriced. We seen big rallies in silver, in aluminum, in copper right after the Christmas. So let's analyze all these, whether that was a FOMO rally or it was really well priced action from technical perspective, because whatever we see here is from the technical perspective. And let's see what markets are presenting. So let me share my screen quickly, and then we will jump individually. And I welcome all of you to please ask question um, during we are watching everything on the charts. So it's really important. So here's my screen. All right, the first one is the DXY chart, and we'll see the bigger picture first, and then we'll come back to our smaller time frame zone as well. So let's see the DXY on the weekly scale, and those who are listening after a while, or they know me, I have presented this chart during Trading Congress 2025, and you see this bigger trend line is coming from back in 2008, and it was well respected previously. And right now price is consolidating just above this trend line. And we know that if in the recent price action, we know if dollar is going to uh, go and break this level, then we all know what will happen to equities. Because if you don't understand the correlation, if you don't understand who is driving the market right now, then you might miss the bigger move. So I think it's important to see in the upside of 100 in the dollar. We have achieved 99 so far. 100 is a matter of time right now. If we see a breakout to the upside, the equities market, the risk on market will struggle. At the same time, if our trend line broke out, the next level comes at 89 level. So it's very important that we keep an eye on both level 96 and 100. We have a upside breakout, we know we enter in a clean zone. Equities will struggle for maybe first quarter or half of the year. Your bitcoin, your altcoins will struggle. Let's see DXY on a shorter time frame. And those who watch our uh, who are inside our Discord, they know I presented legacy report, and this legacy report is uh, presented to them every week. So this is uh, the chart which everyone see it in their Discord for the legacy. All right, so right now now we are talking about a shorter time frame. We switch from weekly to a 4 hour chart, and you see we are up and running from this area. This was highlighted that once we break out this level, it will be good if we get a retest, and then we will be moving higher to our 99 level, which is here. It's 98.86. The other point upside, if we break above this level, we have 99.4, 99.5, and ultimately we are moving to our 100 level. So DXY is pumping up. We have a news today as well, but I mean, it's all part of a bigger plan. If you see it uh, from the news perspective as well, because the trends will change ultimately, and it might help big push higher for the DXY. And it will, what will happen to the equities market, the risk on markets? It's quite understandable. So now this was the DXY, and I mean, you guys can mark it. The next level and the next resistance is 98.87. If price respected that, break above it, sustain above it, then next will be eyeing is 99.5. All right. So the next thing is we have gold. All right. Uh, these are the chart which I shared. Not this chart. Yes, this was the chart which I shared during Trading Congress. It was based on a daily time frame, and Trading Congress was um, ending near this November period, the last week of November. We see a quite big upside after that, and price is just digesting this bigger move, bigger push, which we saw before the year end closing. So right now price is very much consolidating, or what would I use the word, it's repricing itself in the gold. The downside scenario is no more active, at least for now. And this trend line will push higher for our longer term support, this dynamic support. So if price is going to break again this level 4300, then I mean it will be a game over for gold, at least for the shorter time. So it's very important to understand the bigger picture. Okay, if we are hitting 4300 every now and then it will be a game over for the bulls of gold. Now let's see what we present during our legacy report, and again it will be a shorter one. All right, this chart was presented uh, on Monday's report, and you see the gold is moving in good big bullish parallel channel. And if we extend this line, you see it was again respected here. So why not taking a long here? Because we know our long term area, long term target or long term support comes at 4300, and price is continuously respecting this area. Also, if you see it, I am presenting one more thing here. It's a 4-hour chart, and you see this is a breakout. I'm talking about this price action. Okay, price falling down, there's a jump, and then again take the previous liquidity, but still I guess respected this level, goes up, retested it, and then a breakout. So this leg was very important. I'm right now I'm talking about from here, the X to this leg. This leg was very important, and the first bearish candle we observed in this leg was this. So this was I mean our seller, and you see it if we draw this seller on our chart, uh, and I'll always draw it with full wick and body, and you see it was respected with a 50% mark. All right, so this area has the confluence from here, the trend line. Then it was a long, the stop loss was of 80 points. And where we are targeting, we will be targeting this buyer and this buyer. All right, so this is my goal point of view. For the longer run, I'm still bullish until unless we breach 4300 level. Uh, Let me check if we have some comments. Hi, Jojo. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was communicated in the Discord that I was going live, but it was pre-planned that I'll be live on Friday. All right. So next thing is the silver, and our pattern is we see the bigger picture first, and we see the smaller picture now. All right, this chart, I mean, I was also surprised to see because again, when I did the last session, it was back in November last week during trading congress, and price was trading here. So I was observing that okay, we will have a breakout, and the breakout of cup and handle. Everyone, I mean, technical traders must have heard this term. So this was the breakout level. We measure the length of the depth of the cup to our side, and we hit our 62 targets. And silver did not stop here. Silver, I mean, go all the way to the bigger rally for 82 and 83, and we call it price discovery. Price is going higher with I mean, it is still in discovery mode. Price continue to go higher until unless it breaks the major level. Now let's see uh, if we have anything on a chart. I'll draw the Fibonacci here, and this is the combo of classical technical analysis and somewhat smart money concepts, and we find a confluence, and then we'll take a trades. All right, so if we see the recent rally from 48 to 83, it's a big jump from silver. All right, the price is respecting this 70 area. All right, and this 23 zone. So if I mark it, these area are very important for silver. So whenever price enters in 75 to 70 zone, I know it's a buyer's territory. Price will react. And how many times it did react? Once it made a high, it broke down, took a support, okay, then goes higher, then again taking the support, goes higher, now taking the support from this territory again. All right, so mark this level for a shorter time frame analysis, that okay, we have 75.7 for the bigger picture, we have 70.39 uh, as a very key support. If this support goes out, then I understand that okay, this was the rally and price will react to 65, 62, and 57. So I can play this move from 70 to 66. Yes, I can play this move. From 66 to 62. Yes, I can play this move. All right. But for this move, for this $5 move, and for silver, I need to stop. I need to stop myself because we need to give more weightage to buyers. All right. So let's see. Yes, this was my chart. And this is again a 4 hour chart. What I mark here is the last bullish candle on the 4H is 79 area zone, and it was again, you see, the area which is not easy to break for bulls. And then we have a upside break, but immediately we see the falling down. We can call it a fake out from this perspective. Then price come back, price retested it and goes down to find our level. Now remember, from the bigger picture, we mark out 75.5 level and 70 level. This was the 70 zone, and what I marked here is this whole zone of seller. We have a good rally, but there was some sellers down there. All right, so it got confluence from our bigger picture, bigger time frame. Price got respected, and then when we have the falling down, price will respect this area. Price goes up, respected. Three levels are important in this box: the down level, the mid level, which is the smart money call it, um, uh, the CE level, and then we have the upside level. So price continued to respect in our box, and then ultimately it gave a breakout. So right now, I mean, everything is aligned here with the silver. As long as we are still under 79, I want to book profits here. Honestly speaking, I want to book profit if I am long here. If I'm not long here, I want 79 to clear uh, for the another upside move. So we have the confluence. We see the dollar is going up. All right, gold and silver struggled a bit with dollar going up, but I mean, they are still standing firm, technically at least. So I'll give again more weightage to gold and silver to remain bullish until unless we break out our major level. The next chart which I draw is of copper, and I have drawn one chart for our traders. Uh, I just keep forgetting where I draw it. Yes, there we are, and it's a weekly time frame. Yes, this was my chart uh, for the weekly analysis, and right now, if we talk about the current status on weekly, we are standing on the last bullish candle we observe in copper. So price is still, today is a Friday, price is still continuously trading above our resistance zone. So it is a good sign for the bulls. If price manages to break, then we know we have a good range target for the upside. Because if this is the range, this is the previous range of 5 to 5.9, then next range will be 5.9 to 6.68. All right, so price can target this level if we have a sustained move above 5.9. Now if you see the shorter time frame picture, I mark again this bullish candle, and price got respected with their 50% mark. So if 5.9 sustain above, your stop loss will be of 5.72, or if you want to give more cushion to the price, you can take it to 5.6, and the bigger target which will break this bullish parallel channel is 5.68. All right, I hope it's clear. Hello, Vaksha, how are you guys? Yeah, explosive move for silver. I'm sorry, I'm reading your chats after a while, but yes, silver was the winner for commodities last year. All right, let me see my notes again, and what we're gonna discuss next is NAS 100, and it's my favorite. I scalp it a lot, and this was the recent trade called shared inside our community. We picked up right at the bottom, and price is still discovering our TP. The first TP got hit, and let's talk about the bigger picture first. Then we'll analyze this trade. Of course, for NAS 100, yeah. So I was curious, and like as I mentioned that I was uh, going through charts and see, okay, what charts I will discuss with uh, the community, and what are the key levels. If you see, I mean, there is a concept of momentum trading in CMT, in everywhere in technical analysis. You see, if there is a big candles from here, if you see, the momentum is higher, but if you see the smaller candle, the momentum goes lower because we are hitting our resistance. So candle size got small. If you plot the volume will be lower as well. And then once we have a breakout, we need a big massive candle. All right, so again, we are on the weekly chart. Please remember it. Look at this price action. I mean, from November to at least first 10 days of the January. I know we spent holiday season in between as well, but look at the candle. We got a drop, but then the upside, the next drop, the upside, the next drop, and the upside. So it's still I mean, I call it the term price is still digesting what move it has presented during the year. So uh, we are still in this mode where price will retrace a bit. So I'll see, and if on our basis that dollar is going to break out, then I mean it's quite simpler terms that Nasdaq will struggle and the equities market will struggle. But still, I'm hopeful that Nasdaq is respecting these on daily time frame. This is the trend line which I draw it. Yeah, this is the trend line which I draw it, and it got tested multiple times. Uh, Let me draw it again. All right, and let me remove this extended move. So price is, the candles got smaller, the volume got smaller on daily time frame, and we are waiting for something. I mean, either it's tariff, either it's war or something. We are still waiting until unless we break out from this range. Now 25,800 is very important level, because price unable to break it from once we have a closing blow from 3rd of November, then price is still unable to break it on a bigger time frame. So 25,800, mark your levels on charts. uh, Now this is the chart which I trade on the smaller time frame, and uh, I know 25,800 is the level. Here it is on my picture. If price got hit here, I know it's not a time to get long, it's time to wait a bit again. So why I make the long from here? There was a gap. Here it is, there was a gap in price. It was not that big. Yeah, this was the gap. And once price break above it, price got this 50% mark, was respected, then we moved up bigger, higher. Again price came back here, sustained one candle at least, then we get a downside breakout. Price failed to break this level. Ultimately we have downside opening, then we have a breakout, no respect this time, with this bigger move. But right now price, I mean, this area is still important for me until unless we break it on the daily time frame, because I marked it, this daily level, because I know this level is very very important on daily. If we have a closing below here, we know the game over. We know that our downside levels are active, where we can revisit 25,200, where we can revisit 25,000, 24,600 level. So this was the last resort area where we attempted long, and we hope so that if all the condition met, if I mean news comes in our favor, we can run down to the upside. So equities, I mean, still so. I'm not very comfortable in trading equities. That is why you see less calls on equities from my side. And this was after a very while. Uh, I mean, I'm waiting for the clean setup. What's wrong in waiting? So wait for the clean setup. You will have it. The next one is US 500. I don't trade it, but they are similar to Nasdaq, and I hope so. It's the same chart, or we have this paper stone chart. Yes, we have this paper stone chart. Okay. This parallel channel was drawn way back during our trading congress show, and why it is important, I mean, you can revisit that show again. You see, it's being respected. It's a weekly chart of US 500. Now what I want you to focus here is this price action. Although we are breaking up all time high, but where's the candle, where's the volume? I mean, again, you see one upside, then downside move, then upside. Maybe next week we are going down. So this is not a breakout. I was watching one move where, yeah, there is it. If you call this, I mean, if this is a trade, uh, I mean, your parallel channel, we have a break below, almost a retest of what we see, or you can draw it from here. All right, we have a break bro, This is the breakout I want to see. A retest and price goes lower, lower, lower in quick sessions, right? So I know January is after a holiday season. We might not get bigger move, but it's better to wait. It's better to wait. We might get a dip because this is still a resistance. I will give benefit of doubt to bears here, although our structure is still very much bullish. But I mean, it's digesting the move. It's consolidating. The bulls are tired here, right? So in US 500, I see exhaustion. uh, I want to see price lower, at least to this range, from 6900 to 6200. This is a big move for US 500 bears. And if we get along, if we get respected this area, then I'll think of a long. But right now I am sitting behind and watching. Okay, this is the price movement we have. Time to see the comments. uh H HFT, USD, TPL, uh, and okay, these are the crypto charts, but see. I'll go through it. Uh, the next one is the DEX index, and why I want to see it, because uh, just keep an eye. I know I don't trade it, but just keep an eye on what is happening in the Europe, right? Because all the equities market are synced, in my opinion. So we have this range, this bigger range, and again, this chart was from our trading congress. So we have little fake out. Price did close out, but did not sustain the move. So if anyone shorted, they must have stopped out. But here it is. Look at the move. Uh, this is what I'm talking about. If you have a breakout, you see the follow up, bulls, 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 right? You can see it on weekly time frame. Okay, you see this big candle. So I'm waiting for this. Dex is showing the other picture. Until or unless we meet this target or we have any structured breakout on Dex, I am bullish. I want to see this level to be hit, 26,300 level. Right now we are trading at 25,200, so still big points, right? And this is the consolidation. Remember, uh, in technicals we say, the bigger the pace, the higher the run. So this is the good pace of I mean, if when we entered in, it's in May. So from May to January, it's a big time. So at least expect it to run it to higher, to your TPs, until unless your stop loss or your trailing stop loss got hit. The next move is of USD JPY. Now we'll watch it here. Yes, and let me reset my chart. Goes to the full screen and show you. Yes, I mean, you cannot see the candles clearly, but you see this level is important right here. We'll come back. We'll zoom in after it, but let's see it. We have a good run up from this parallel channel breakout. We have a retest near our parallel channel, again a breakout, but got respected here, and now we are entering here. So do you see common? We are talking about USD JPY, and the dollar is common in here, and we see DXY is moving up higher. So if DXY sustain above our 98.5 level zone, we are eyeing for 99 level. All right. So DXY will and USD JPY will enter in a you know in a bigger level, or this range will break out. The next target for for USD JPY is, I mean, this 160. So if we have this clean breakout, you see now, maybe it was not visible for you, that channel, but you see now this level is very important, 158. If we have a breakout from 158 level, the next upside which I at least want, because we will enter in a clear zone, there is no white candle or black or red, so price will travel in it very quickly. All right, this was USD JPY. Let's see it on shorter picture as well. Yes, these levels I draw it whenever I find a key level, but right now we are trading well above it. Uh, so again, we see a recent breakout from this 157 17 zone, and the next target was of 157 300. So now the next level, no long from here, the next zone is 157 950. If someone is long already in USD JPY, this is your target. And now wait here, maybe during NFP or after NFP, post NFP, we'll see what price is doing above this level. All right, so always mark key levels on your charts and see what price is presenting to you, and it is easy for you to make a trade. The next one is USD cat, and again, this chart was shared with in our Forex legacy report, which I shared usually on Friday and on Monday. But last time I shared it on this Monday, and price was trading here. You see a breakout, a retest, intraday retest, and price is respecting this level. I know price, if sustain the move above 1.38, then we will enter a very clear zone. The first minor resistance will be 1.395. The next resistance is this level, 1.40. So again, we have a good upside run available in USD CAD if price sustain the move. Of course, those who are long from here, they can book profits, because this was our weekly targets in USD CAD. If we have a rejection, like yesterday we saw some rejection in here. If we have a rejection in here, then of course price can go and revisit these level, and price continue their bearish trend. Because if you see it, it's a bullish parallel channel. The price break from this zone, uh sweep our liquidity, goes higher, it can be a lower high, and price will target. So these are the scenarios, but ultimately what weight you are giving to, I mean, I'm still with the USD upside, so I'll give more weightage to the upside move. The last chart is of New Zealand USD, and there you go, it is breaking key support, and I should give a call, I should post a call. uh, you see it, this price action, this level was marked before. We have a upside support, and then rejected from our key level, then again a support. It's a quite head and shoulder move, and I mean, let me draw it. Yes, it's a head and shoulder move. And how much we can expect? There you go. And there is no support. I mean, price can easily target this level, right? So we are entering in a very clean zone in New Zealand USD. Again, focus, it's a New Zealand USD. USD is on the other side right now. So we are talking about USD strength. If USD got more strength, then we will see the downside in New Zealand USD. So I'll share a call with inside the community member as well. All right, let's go Yeah, it's a 50%. It's a 50% zone, and in smart money concept you call it encroachment level, I guess. So uh, but I mark it as a median of what the bigger move. All right, all right, let's analyze HFT USD. uh where should we do it? On Binance? Yeah. uh I mean, as a legacy trader, when I see this move, it's really I always think of why don't we remain short in crypto? Whenever we see big upside candle, just short it. Whenever you see big upside candle, just short it. Just joke apart. Let's see the bigger picture. The weekly. I mean, where we are, guys. Oh, no support whatsoever. All right. In this scenario, what I do is uh, mark my last bearish candle, because it's a very important one, uh, which is holding right now. All right. So I mark this last bearish candle. If there is no price action in before, and of course you will see the respect on on daily time frame as well. uh, just wait for this zone, zero point 0.3, I mean, what is this, 0.031 level, to have a breakout for the upside. I'm sure you are asking about the long setup. It's not a short. And the next upside move, again, it will come from the weekly, because on daily, let me analyze it. On daily, you see it's a choppy session. Price goes down, goes up, 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 and then down, up, 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 down, down, down. So there is no, I mean, clear. Although the price is moving down, we know it, but there is no clear. So it will be hard for HFT to, make a move, make a clean move. It will go slow and steady from here until unless we see a big pump. uh all right, so on weekly, because I see it like the next buyer. Okay, this seller is respecting. Okay, the next buyer available upside is this guy. All right, the next buyer to the upside is this guy, and we see a respect here. All right, so I draw it. Okay, we have big red candles, but there are some buyers as well. All right, who, how do you find it? By their colors. Okay, so these white candles are your buyers, these white candles are your buyers. They, I mean, if you have taken a long from here and you just average it, what would you do? You take out your position on your average. So that's the psyche behind it. So on daily, if wait for a breakout above this level, let me draw the marker, wait for breakout above this level. And what is happening here? Yeah, wait for breakout above this level. And if only price sustain the move here as well, it's very important. Price should respect this, and then we will target our next buyer from our weekly time frame is this guy. Yeah, so this area is very important. This I mean, I mark it as both zone. This both zone is too important for HFT. Yeah, I see it in a log scale. Why I see it in a log scale? Because I don't know, you guys know the concept of log scale and the arithmetic one. Let me give you the example. All right. Let's say you buy a stock and the price was $10, right? It can be stock, it can be a coin, anything. And your target is $20. In percentage term, how much you are expecting? It's 100%, right? Now, there is someone who wants to buy a stock B and its price is trading at $50, and he's thinking of a target of $60. All right, so what's the move? In percentage terms it's just 20%, but in dollar terms, there you go, in dollar terms it's $10. In dollar terms it's $10. Forgive me guys for typing errors. the the arithmetic chart consider this $10 move similar, but we know as a percentage terms, this percentage move, I mean this $10 move was of 100%, and price will take some time to reach from 10 to 20. But for this $10 move, price might not take bigger time because it's just 20% for a stock. All right, so let I mean what chart should I show? Let me give you example from it's a Pakistani stock market stock. Okay, but just consider whatever values it's in dollar, right? It's a daily time frame chart, and if you see it, all right, okay, what is happening here? We have a breakout, all right, from 4 level, and what's the downside? It's 3.6. If you see it, okay, it's just 3.6 to 4.9, 4.7. It's not a big move, but in percentage term, when you shift to the log chart, uh whatever, yeah, they will consider this move in percentage, which is 27%. And if you move it here, they'll move the same percentage. And you see the price here is now 11.2, 12, 13, and then 14, 15, 16.5. It's not, you know, increasing in a consecutive manners because price in is in log charts. Okay, but if you translate into the arithmetic chart, it might not give you the importance of this move. You consider it, you see, okay, it's a very small move. I hope you got my point. So we learned that in our curriculum, in our CMT classes, that whenever you are seeing the bigger picture, you always move to the log chart. Okay. Yeah, my log. Yeah. Uh, my fib levels are always adjusted with the log charts as well. All right, let's move to the other. It's HFT, USDT, please, and FIDA USDC. Okay, the next one is FIDA. Once again, we move to and for, I mean, for crypto, I always when we have, I mean, from this level to this level, if you see the move from 0.3 to 0.5, it's 50% move. So I automatically go to the log charts. All right. Why not short it, guys? Why not? I mean, every coin there is, how many coins are listed? More than 1500 to 2000 coins. And you see, all right. So let's do the same exercise, which we did. And there's another theory, which I want you guys to know it, is this Wick Fell theory, which I learned it from a smart money concept. And let me move to this move. Yeah. All right. So the wick fill theory tells me when there is big wick and the body is smaller, we apply this kind of fib to our candle and see the reactions. Okay. The 50% marks is important. And then the least important are again 75. The one is, of course, it's important because it's a previous support. So I apply the wick theory here, and you see the price was respecting this 25 level. We call it upper quadrant, but price immediately break out from our 50 level, and then it fails to respect. So what I want, either price take this liquidity, all right, price trade it, yeah, price take out this liquidity, price make us move sustain above 0.03 level, and we have a higher low move, then I'll be interested in long from here, from this perspective. Or from here, I mean, if, of course, the scenario is if we don't get this liquidity sweep and price start moving up, then at least we wait for this 50 level zone to break out, because I know this buyer will keep price lower. So I want price to move it here, make a retest, and then we go higher. All right. So these wick fill at least give you some levels that, okay, you want price to trade above it, you want price to uh, break below for short. Right now I'm not interested in long because I know it's clear that 0.75 level is broken out. uh, let's see the comments. mm, okay, I got one respect from Jojo. It's NOK. Why this buyer will hold price lower? uh why this buyer? Because it's at important level, it's a 50% of the bigger move. uh Again, always guys think of uh in percentages, at least in financial market, that this wick was a 50% move. So this 25% move or 26% move is important, of course. All right. And oh, and of course, we saw downside candle and saw first buyer here, but did it break out? No. It attempted a long here. This buyer tried to long FIDA here, but it failed. Right now he is in loss. So what happened is whenever price come back in here, he take out his position. Okay, he sold it at break even points. So I want him to sell everything before the big move, or I want him to be with me, to have a price. Where was our arrow? To price sustain above it, and then we will target this buyer. Of course, these are very close, so we'll target 0.06 first, uh, and then this buyer. So whenever you have a clean zone and you have some buyers or some seller in the clean zone, just mark it and see their importance. And uh, on lower time frame, if they are respected, then of course you will be rewarded accordingly. uh okay, Sol USDT, before moving to Jojo request. I'm sorry, Joe, you need to wait. Maybe we have a Sol chart drawn first. Okay, let me draw it fresh. Again, it's a weekly time frame. uh we goes from weekly to daily, and this is our area of interest right now. So you see a big move and then price consolidated, so this level will be important, 202. uh, Again, we are talking about a bigger time frame. Right now we are 138. What is 202 doing in your chart? It will get important once once we reach it here. All right. Okay, for this sustained move, price, where did we get the next move? Price just moved, I mean, in this range from this lower. All right, this big move or this candle is important because it was the first one who defined this range. All right, not this candle, not this candle, not this candle, not this candle. So right now 116 is a very very important support for weekly time frame. Did it breach previously? Yes, it did breach. What level it was respected? If I, if I analyze it, you will find some levels. Okay, this was the move. We have the last seller. We have the last seller here, and you see price got respected, but I'm not going in this detail because price did not follow through from our zone. So right now this level, and on the weekly, again this was the buyer, and price is sustaining above 133 as well. So if we have a sustained move above 133, we know our next buyer is 202. All right, so on weekly time frame, Sol is offering bigger move. Now let's move to the daily. Now you see it, we draw it somewhere here. Price got rejected, and then once we have a breakout, we see the upside. And now the daily hurdles uh, are these levels. Okay, price got respected here, failed to break, failed to break, failed to break, failed to break 4 times. So I mean, before moving this, price got lower. So I don't think so 144 is very important right now. I mean, it will be easy for Sol bulls to break it. All right, but it will be hard for them to break 133. If we have 133 breakdown, we'll revisit 116. If we have a breakout above 144, we know from weekly perspective we are going above here. There you go, you can adjust it. You just mark the next buyer here, and you can adjust it with the previous wick as well. But this is fine for me. uh, I know if we have a sustained move above 144, the next move is very quick, 160. Again, no buyer between them. Okay, so this is how I analyze crypto. uh, no, just price action, no Elliott wave, just price action, just candles. Now let's see the NOK CHF, and it will be the last. uh where do we see it's CME chart? Okay, uh let me see where we are heading. Okay, Again, you clearly see it's in clear downtrend for a while, but it's a forex. In forex, we trade with peps. So right now, you can get answer here. I don't know if I pronounce your name correctly. Uh, Car- Cars is, I mean, you know it now. Uh, this is the move. I somewhere draw it this wick. All right, price got respected. I'm just making sure you understand this theory. This is my last seller before the move. Okay, now focus on this candle. Forget about this one. We This was the last seller, and then price break above it. Where do we target next? Is this seller? Sorry, this buyer, right? Because we are in a clean zone. Of course, price will not go in one go because it's hard to uh, you know what's the term, you fall it from the building quickly but you stare up slowly. So price slow and steady move to this range. So it's easy for you to make a target out of it. If you break it, the next target is this level. All right, now for NOK, I think it's a down trend line as well. If we draw it from here, you see a breakout, but I'll keep it here and make a double line. Yes, it's better. And you see it's in the channel as well. Now, uh, Jojo, you were asking it. I would be interested to get past along this area because price was moving up. Bulls may get tired as well. So if we have some kind of a sideway movement before this region, I would be interested in long, and the next target would be our this buyer upside, this buyer to the upside, and then we have this buyer upside, right? So this is my analysis for NOKCHF. Let me go through charts. Yeah. All right, Karzi, it's been an hour for our session. I mean, if you are in the Discord, I hope so. You are inside our Discord. I'll drop a Euro PLN chart inside the Discord with you shortly. All right, so this is it, guys. I hope I can make it regular, these sessions, and probably these sessions will be on Friday, because we have scheduled these sessions as well. So don't want to overlap it. So it's a goodbye from me right now, and see you inside the Discord. Thank you so much for your time.